Cheers and good on you, boys and girls. Thanks for tuning into the show. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Heart bubbles to all of you. Do me a favor, share the show, text it out to a friend, share it to your social media. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Today's episode is going to be about living your best life because that is so important. And I know most people by far, including me, we get wrapped up in it in times. We get wrapped up in life. We get wrapped up in problems. We just kind of get caught in that hamster wheel called life. We have to understand the importance of living a good life because this ends. I always talk about this. Our lives are bookends. We're born here. We die whenever. Unfortunately, some of us, it's a real short life. And, it's sad when a child dies unexpectedly. And some of us live a very long life. I always talk about what's in between bookends, books, what's in books, stories. Give yourself the gift of living a good life. Experience things. Get out there and live. Don't just follow the exact same routine. Now, follow success routines. Habits are important. Habits do lead you to success, especially, obviously, good habits. But sometimes break the routines. Don't just have pizza because it's Sunday night and do laundry just because it's Monday. Certain routines, live a little bit. Get out there and experience things. Like, when you go on vacation, well, we have to stay at this hotel and we have to go to this state and do this because this is what we always do and it's what we've done for the last 20 vacations. You're limiting yourself. Try different things, experience new things, meet new people, get out there and live. Design a life that's filled with experience, that's filled with trying new things. And by the way, learning from the things you don't like. You might go to a restaurant and it's the best food you've ever had. And now you're committed. I got to go to the restaurant all the time because that's where I went and I had a good meal. Try a different restaurant. And if, let's say you go to a different restaurant and the meal is terrible and you didn't like it, but at least you're learning. Look around a little bit. Maybe it's not just about the meal. Maybe it's the atmosphere. Maybe you'll meet cool people there. Maybe you'll talk to people. Maybe you'll expand yourself just a little bit. Don't always go to the same exact way to work every day. Sometimes I guess maybe you kind of have to, but sometimes instead of taking that right, take a left. And it might take you a little bit longer. Maybe it's shorter, but maybe you'll see something you've never seen before. Open yourself up to new experience. Live your best life. It's so important to fill the space in between these bookends with as much happiness, joy, pleasure, experience that you could pack in because it's limited, people. We have limited time here on Earth. And I try so hard to be happy. The biggest thing, now I give my wife a pass on this because I have a young daughter, and everyone knows that mothers and daughters, when it comes to certain things, they go at it. Now I'm in a household filled with women. I have 2 female dogs. I have a female cat. I have obviously a female daughter. I have a female wife. We've got a fish. I think it's even female. I'm loaded with females in my house. So I'm outnumbered in a very big way. And I'm the type of guy, I wake up happy, literally, but I go to bed happy. I feel the space happy. I'm singing. I'm being a goofball. I'm a morning person. My wife and my daughter are not morning people at all. So I struggle with that at times when I hear them going at it in the morning. And I just want peace. I want happiness. I want laughter. I want to singing goofy songs. It's a better way to live your life. It's a better way to live your day. So I just try to surround myself with things that make me happy. Purposely do that. Go out of your way to make yourself happy if need be, instead of staying in this one space that keeps you miserable. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Why get yourself all worked up, as an example, because someone cut you off in traffic? They don't care that they cut you off. You're giving that person so much power over you because most likely they probably didn't even know they cut you off. And if they did, I promise you within seconds, they forgot all about you. They're going to the next person they can cut off and keep swerving through traffic to get ahead. But don't be the type of person that carries it all day long and telling everybody, oh, this one guy cut me off in traffic, and you carry that with you all day long. You know what? Instead, this is what I do now. Most of the time, sometimes I lose it, but someone cuts me off, someone whatever, instead of, one of my pet peeves is I let someone in traffic and then they don't give me the wave. I don't know why, but that irritates me bad. I try to now, instead, I just say, you know what, God, I hope you bless that person. I do. I don't always do it. Sometimes I forget. But I figure instead of getting angry at them, getting worked up, give them a blessing, and now I can move on. And I did the right thing if I do it that way. So try not to get angry, especially at things you can't control. And the things you can control, get to work. Get to work on them instead of complaining about them, because the problem's there, the challenge is there, the thing that you're not happy with is already there. Start asking yourself better questions. How can I solve this? How can I make sure this doesn't happen again? What can I learn from this? And then now take action and move on. Solve it. Solve the problem. Don't make the problem big in your life. It's time now, so importantly, to live your best life. And with that, my friends, do me a favor, share the show, text it out to friends, share it to your social media. Heart bubbles to all of you. Enjoy your life.
Daddy, Daddy, you're so awesome. Daddy, Daddy, you're so cool. Yeah! I love you, Daddy.